What if I told you that choosing between the UK and Australia for your studies could quietly decide not just your education quality, but your entire financial future for the next 5 to 10 years? And here's the surprising truth. Most students compare universities based on rankings, reputation, or lifestyle. But they completely miss the one factor that actually decides their stress level abroad. Cost of living, plus hidden expenses. Let me tell you about Michael. Michael is a 24-year-old student from Chicago. He got accepted into universities in both the UK and Australia. At first, he felt like he had won the lottery. 2 world-class countries. 2 prestigious offers. But then, reality hit. He opened his bank calculator. And suddenly, excitement turned into confusion. Because the UK looked expensive. But Australia looked even more expensive. Or was it? That's where his journey began. And today, I'm going to break down the real cost comparison between studying in the UK and Australia in 2026. Not just tuition fees, but housing, food.e, transport.e, visa costs, work opportunities, and long-term financial impact. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly which country is cheaper for you, based on real-life student scenarios. Now, let's begin. First, let's talk about tuition fees. In the UK, international students typically pay between £12,000 to £25,000 per year, depending on the course and university. Courses like humanities and business are on the lower end. Medicine and engineering are on the higher end. Now let's look at Australia. In Australia, international tuition fees usually range from $20,000 to $45,000 Australian dollars per year. And here's the surprising truth. Australia often ends up slightly more expensive in tuition for many programs. Michael noticed this immediately. At first glance, the UK seemed cheaper academically. But this was only the beginning. Now let's talk about living costs. This is where things get interesting. In the UK, especially outside London, monthly living costs for students range between £900 to £1,400. In London, it can go much higher. Now, in Australia, cities like Sydney and Melbourne can cost between £1,500 to £2,500 Australian dollars per month. And here's the key insight. Australia tends to have higher average living expenses overall. Michael did a side-by-side comparison and realized something important. Even though UK tuition varies, Australia's lifestyle costs can quickly add up. Now let's talk about accommodation. In the UK, student housing or shared apartments can cost between £400 to £900 per month, depending on the city. In Australia, rent is often higher, especially in Sydney, where student accommodation can easily exceed $12,200 Australian dollars per month. And here's where most students get surprised. Australia's housing market is heavily competitive in major cities, which increases rental pressure. Michael experienced this when comparing rental listings. Now let's talk about food and daily expenses. In the UK, students spend around £150 to £300 per month on groceries. In Australia, this can go up to $300 to $600 Australian dollars per month, depending on lifestyle. And here's the surprising truth. Supermarket prices in Australia are generally higher than in the UK. Michael started noticing this when budgeting weekly groceries. Small differences added up fast. Now let's talk about transportation. In the UK, students benefit from discounts like rail cards and student bus passes. Public transport is widely available and relatively affordable outside London. In Australia, transportation costs depend heavily on the city. Sydney and Melbourne offer public transport networks, but they are more expensive on average. Michael realized that commuting in Australia could take a bigger chunk of his budget. Now let's talk about part-time work opportunities. This is where the comparison becomes more balanced. In the UK, international students can typically work up to 20 hours per week during term time. In Australia, students also have similar work rights, often up to 48 hours per fortnight. And here's the key insight. Australia generally offers higher hourly wages, which can help offset higher living costs. Michael found that he could earn more per hour in Australia compared to the UK. But there's a catch. Availability of part-time jobs depends heavily on location and competition. Now let's talk about visa costs. In the UK, student visa fees are generally lower compared to Australia. Australia has higher visa application costs and additional health insurance requirements. Michael noticed this difference early in his planning. Now let's talk about healthcare. Both countries require international students to have health coverage. In the UK, students often pay an immigration health surcharge. In Australia, students must purchase overseas student health cover. Costs vary, but Australia's system tends to feel more expensive up front. Now let's pause for a moment, because here's what most students misunderstand. They think the cheaper country is simply the one with lower tuition. But that is not true. The real cost includes lifestyle, location, and earning potential. Michael almost made a mistake here. He focused only on tuition initially. Now, let's talk about weather and lifestyle impact. In the UK, weather is colder and more unpredictable. In Australia, the climate is warmer and more outdoor focused. And here's the surprising truth. Lifestyle affects spending habits. In Australia, students often spend more on social activities and outdoor living, which increases monthly expenses. Now, let's talk about long-term opportunities. The UK offers post-study work visas allowing graduates to stay and work for a limited period. Australia also offers strong post-study work opportunities, especially for certain degrees. Both countries provide pathways to skilled migration depending on qualifications. Michael realized something important. Cost is not just about studying. It is about future return on investment. Now let's compare everything clearly. The UK generally has lower average tuition for many programs, lower living costs outside London, more affordable transportation, but potentially higher costs in London. Australia generally has higher tuition fees, higher living expenses, higher wages for part-time work, stronger outdoor lifestyle appeal. Now let's bring Michael's story back. After comparing everything, he made a decision. Not based on assumptions, but based on total cost analysis. He chose the UK tile because it matched his budget better overall. But here's the twist. His friend chose Australia because higher wages and lifestyle suited her goals. And both ended up successful. Now here's the truth. There is no universal cheapest option. Only the cheapest option for you. It depends on your course, your city, your lifestyle, and your earning potential. And Michael learned something powerful. Smart decisions are not emotional. They are strategic. So now the question is, which path fits your financial reality? If this guide helped you understand the real cost difference between the UK and Australia, make sure you subscribe for more in-depth international study breakdowns. Because the country you choose will shape not just your education, but your entire financial journey. And what you decide next could change everything.